Oh my God, what's good? It's Sunday at 6 p.m. in my Central Standard Time, and it was a good Sunday. Hey. Oh my God, seriously, like I've this Sunday leaped and exploded past expectations. Oh shit, I'm still rewatching it. So look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So I was on All Right Sunday on Luke Forrest channel. I did some mixed sticks, hex, and hammer probably like about 30, 40 minutes or so. So I got out of yoga and I was in a car and I was like, ooh, sticks. Driving around the highway, breaking the law, washing the dog. Anybody gets that reference by changing the song title over from breaking the law to washing the dog, you drop that in the comment section and let me know. So I'm trying to get through a little bit of this. Miss Archduchess here live streaming. I actually got invited to a family dinner. Like my buddies, like they was like, "Hey, what's going on? You want to come over?" So I'm gonna go say hi. It's been a while, and obviously we all know tomorrow is Monday. It's like the reverse Semisonic song. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I'll just leave that there. So this is a fun day. Like, so there's a couple things I want to like say because I've just literally been re-listening to the live stream now that it's like done. And oh, look at his leather jacket, no shirt. Like I like how this is taken off. Like I gave a super chat for $5. Like, hey, I got $5. Take that shit back off, boo. Take that shit off so we can see more of the leather jacket and the bare chest up in this piece. No, LOL. Like, it was just really funny. So, um, I'm not. I'm thinking maybe later I'll do a replay where I just maybe go back through some of the things I said, and then I can kind of reflect back onward to like things I maybe could have said better. But okay, this is the key thing. I am very conscious of who I am, racially and genderly. Is a word. Here, we can just watch Luke talk while I talk because he speaks so well and he moves so well. You can pretend like it's Luke talking, but it's really me. So, um, I so there's parts I stumbled on because I had too much to say, and I've actually is a I would say a plus to myself compared to the person I was in my teens and in my early 20s that I didn't know how to stop because I have so much to say about certain things and I'm moving through too many different like wheels and places. So I know some folks should be like, well, what the fuck? Like, dude, you need to like chill out. Like you talk too much. I think someone called me borderline autistic and I was like, well, okay. I guess I don't really have anything to do with that. Pause. Let me open this up. I forgot to do this before the video started. Oh, good. Still on silent. Okay. Just see if anybody's in the chat because now I finally understand this stuff. Yo, yo. Recap for for a minute or two, then I'll be back. Jesus, my like letter T sucks. I'm low T over here. Holy shit! Why is the video doing that swirling thing? Look at that. It's like, nah, whatever. Okay, there we go. I wrote the comment down. Oh man, and the comments are really fun. The funny thing is, I think even on this channel, I heard someone saying, "Hey, be careful when you do like live streams, like to not get totally lost in the chat." So I didn't even look at the chat at all. I was all paranoid about making sure like I was functionally ready to like have a discussion with these folks and everything. So yeah, it was just really it was really funny. One thing I looking back, damn it, I would have said a Brundlefly. Like I mentioned, like, oh, I said a crush on Vanilla Ice. Oh, I like Bruce Willis. Like Jeff fucking Goldblum. That was like, other ultimate bae from like the 90s. It's like a young kid. And I didn't even say that, like looking at that photo, that's just like Avatar. Um, yeah, I got like, actually Dennis subbed, and I was like, oh yeah, Dennis. I found his blog online like a couple weeks ago after watching the stream. Manic is cool, or Manic is cool. And last night I started watching. Oh, people here who watch. And we apologize. Again, I spent all night like running around trying to plan this trip, cooking, kicking it. And I had this like live stream set up last night just to kind of get into like a few things. And I just like pussed it out. I was like super tired. It was really annoying. So this is actually the same title live stream I had just moved over to today. So yeah, it's pretty funny. So here I'm over in. See, like I said, I have like yeah. In a way, theoretically, I have a boat. I have a leg in both boats. So, Alt-Right Sunday, I need to get back in, and I want to listen into Black Women Will Always Be Divided. Here's Why, Miss Archduchess. She's only gone for 30 minutes. Okay. And plus, I have about like a 10-minute drive to my suburban dinner in my quasi white ethnic that kind of reside in. Not really a white ethnic. Don't like start coming at me. But like, oh, the comments. So this is funny. I just let me find like one or two I really want to address really quickly because like this is great because I actually literally have to like go and I can't like stay too long. Oh, here's one. Anon Wyatt, since you're in the Midwest, it's okay if you're overweight. I'm not fucking overweight. I think I'm really gonna like have to like tell someone specifically in this chat or in this stream. I'm not fat. I'll send you a picture from like the neck down and show you I'm not overweight. That's not even the case, dude. But I get it though. The funny thing I've always thought like people make all those little shit jokes about the South and fat people. But man, like people from the Midwest are pretty fucking fat too. And it's pretty problematic. Problematic onto itself. So a non-white, cool. You get a free complimentary Starbucks coffee. Ugh. I don't want no fucking shitty Starbucks coffee. Ugh. I mean, I'm from Milwaukee originally. That's where I was born and raised. I'm gonna just drop that now. I was born and raised in Milwaukee. I live in the general Twin Cities, Minnesota stand area. And there's 1,000 great places to get a fucking cup of coffee besides Starbucks. People who like love that shit all day, every day, it just makes me confused. Like, really? What? So going forward, after today, that's my new vision, my new openness with you folks. I'm an upper Midwesterner. I'm familiar with Detroit. Been to Detroit a few times. Mostly when I was like a kid. Now, we might be getting an echo. Slight echo. Open up my doors. Okay. I heard somebody outside. I thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. Okay. Never mind. So this has all been really fun afternoon. Like I'm like really like jazzed about this. So more videos to come here. I want to come back tonight and just maybe rehash a few things. But I must go over to Sunday dinner for a second. And then there's a little bit of writing that I want to work on my own end too. So yeah, this was a blast. So I was on Alt-Right Sunday on fucking Lou Forest channel, which is awesome. Cause like I remember I mentioned to him like, hey man, like I like what you do. I think what you do is great, and you got these great, like, cool, different voices. Like, I would love to do something like that. And so my hashtag goals were met by being a part of that and seeing how it works. It's good to have like a few different people, have a couple different topics. Like the one thing on this kind of more Black woman side of things, it'd be cool to see us come together and like talk on an afternoon like this and have a few different people chit chat and cover a couple different subjects, and a few people come on, some people leave, and there's someone else to talk to, etc. Anyway, yeah, you know me for my length and my girth. Hey. But I literally do have to go. Not that I usually don't have to go, but this is definitely going to be that. Now I'm looking at the title again. I was on Luke 4 today. Hashtag goals. Recap of previous Jungle Fever video. I'll save that for later. There's a few things, especially after the discussion today, I did actually get to broach into the Jungle Fever question, which is interesting because I didn't really expect to talk about that there, and I wasn't sure what he was going to ask. Like, but that's what I like about Luke 4 stream. Like, somebody comes on, they kind of just go at it in and out about certain things. So, but we did broach into the race mixing question, especially for the Black women who kind of found me low key in these circles. I think maybe what I will do is like we'll talk about Jungle Fever question, but I also want to come back with a few things that I was thinking about. That I'm thinking about now that I don't have time to expand upon is how this could be beneficial for us, those of us who get this. A lot, even this circle, half people don't really get these things that we could be doing. We have to recognize that a lot of people don't understand what the fuck the problem is of Black women. If you go watch the streaming parts, there was some like fancy, and the thing is, for me, I can personally see it as Bantz, Bantz. So for any like the Black women who come over to my channel, hearing this and having me talk about this, is a little breakdown of what that definition is. It's like the idea of like you're going to like banter with people and maybe kind of like poke them. They're going to poke you a little bit back and forth. And a large part of the problem is like I actually got asked how much I weighed, which is really funny. But I know why that was asked. It was mostly just joking or teasingly, but I answered the question very honestly because I am 6'2", about 230, 250, somewhere in there. I'm a hardcore yoga, physical Bikram yoga devotee. I'm not like some obese, overweight person. I guess people say Amazon, which is a little obnoxious, but I guess that is kind of fitting. So these are discussions and conversation pools that we should be in. There's a lot of great discussions happening now, but like I feel like part of the problem is if it's just us talking to each other in these one subsets of, it's like one circle jerk coffee shop. We have to start like the other half of like the telling the truth, telling your own story is you have to also like show up with your right hand up, like this is my story, blah 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 blah. And I think more Black women should be privy to doing such things. If we are talking to each other, which is great, maybe that's just a start, and we branch off further than that. But anyway, so this was an interesting, fun discussion. I'm gonna just drop. I need the time to drop another link for later on, and I'm gonna go Sunday have a little dinner in the dinner, and then I'll be back. So awesome freaking Sunday. So proud, so happy. So happy, so proud. So cheers, and I'll be back.